everybody. And this is the fourth day. I think it's the fourth day. Yes, this is the fourth day of the Proverbs journey. So the Proverbs, and I'm in my car, by the way. So the Proverbs that jumps out at me is, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. And in the Proverbs verse, it's Proverbs 3 and 4. So let me tell you how this Proverbs jumped out at me. I was trying to make something happen in my life for myself that honestly I didn't think I could. And I have been saying that for so long. Like, I can't make this happen. There's no way that I can make this happen. It's just not going to happen, sort of thing. And as I'm sitting there, I start thinking to myself, oh, I hate that beeping noise. That's actually my seatbelt. But as I'm sitting there, I'm actually thinking to myself, maybe I can make this happen. I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna try to do it. And so I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, but this isn't going well. And I'm being told that, hey, this may not happen. And so I start praying to God. I'm like, God, I really want this, and I know it's not outside of your will for me to have this. And so something tells me you need the favor of God is what you need right now. And so I have my phone, I start looking up scriptures like, favor of God. And the first thing that pops up is Proverbs 3 and 4. And I start speaking that Proverbs over that situation. And like, God, you're going to give me favor. Like, I know it's going to happen. I'm sure it's going to happen. So the lady comes back in the room and she says, hey, I discussed this with, someone else, and we really think that this is a go. But we can't give you a yes right now because our manager isn't here. So we're going to give you a call first thing Monday morning. But I think this is going to happen. She said, go have a great weekend. This is going to happen for you. And she started speaking life over my situation. These are people at the bank. They don't know me, And so she started speaking life over my situation, assuring me that though I may think that I don't have the best credit, or I don't have the best bank account, or I don't have the best title, or the best job, or the best this, or the best that hey, I know for a fact this is going to happen for you simply because basically of who you are. But it was the favor of God. The favor of God had gotten into the room, it had gotten into the heart of that lady, and she started prophesying that I would get exactly what I need to do, exactly what I need to do. So today is Saturday, and I won't find out if I, am gonna get what I'm wanting until Monday. But I'm walking in the favor of God, not just the favor of God, but the promise of God. And I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope you can. Put it back there. Now, I know my car is a complete and total mess, so I usually wouldn't show people my car. My house is a little different, I guess because when you're in your house space, you're in, I don't know, I need to keep my car just like I would keep my house, I suppose, but, I mean, one day at a time, right? We're not perfect. But, like, I don't know if you can see that what I just showed you, but what I showed you is the actual rainbow in my car. Now, I've never seen anything like that before. And I thought, well, maybe it's the sun shining off my CDs, so I moved my CDs, still there. Maybe it's the sun shining on my purse, so I moved my purse, it's still there. I've never seen a rainbow in somebody's car and down in the foot part of the car. It's right on the glove compartment. Like, it's the weirdest thing, and it's so bright and it's so pretty. And every time I hit little pockets of sunlight, it comes out. I have never, ever, ever seen that before. So I feel like this guy is saying, hey, I made some promises to you. There's some restoration that I promised you. And, God told me, as long as you're my child and you're walking in my will and you are committing your works to me, you will be abundant. You will be rich. You'll be healthy, wealthy, and loved. And That's all I'm asking for, or for the things that I'm promised. And God is not a liar. He is not a man that he should lie. He's not a trickster. He's not going to put a desire in your heart and then not ever give it to you. Now, if you're desiring things that have nothing to do with God, then, you need to go to God with that, and you guys need to straighten that out. But if you know the God that you serve, and you know the character of your God, there are certain things that he wants us to have. God doesn't always want us to do the easiest thing, because the easiest thing usually will cost us more in the end. Just to give you some examples, it's easy to go buy fast food. It's easier than cooking, to be honest. That being said, look at the rainbow. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited about this rainbow. That being said, in the long run, eating fast food all the time is gonna ruin your health. And I'm not talking about a weight issue. I'm talking about high blood pressure, congestive heart failure. Like, it's just gonna ruin your health. You're not gonna be, who you could be in the long run, because you've chosen to take the easy way out and eat fast food. And I have eaten some fast food today. So I'm preaching to the choir, honey. I do it too, but it's not what we should be doing. And God says, hey, you know what? The food may cost more if it's organic. It may cost you more time to go in there and cook it. But if you do those things, I will make sure that your body is healthy. We have to do something in the natural to get something in the supernatural. Moses had to lift the staff to part the waters. David had to pick up the rock to kill Goliath. So anytime that we are wanting things that are in the desire of God, sometimes he'll say you can have those things, but it isn't going to be the easiest way to go. We're praying to be healthy, but we're not taking care of our bodies. We're praying to be monetarily, financially stable and wealthy, but we are basically, getting rid of our money, buying, stuff we don't need. We're renting instead of buying our homes. We got to stop renting. Honestly, stop renting. Go buy your home. Try to buy your property. It is possible. Because when you're renting, all you're doing is giving away your money, and in the end, you're going to have nothing left for it. It's easier to rent, but in the long run, it's going to cost you. So that's it for today. I think I'm in my car. So usually when I'm driving, I don't know, I probably have said this on some of my other videos, but when I'm driving, God, he just starts talking to me. See the rainbow? Ah, look at the rainbow. He's just talking to me, and I'm just getting a lot of download. I was actually listening to T.D. Jakes, and he was talking about aggressive prayer, and that God will take us through certain things because we're not praying. And, if he's dragging us through certain things, of course we're going to pray, because we're praying for these things to be over. Like, God, please take this away from me, blah, blah, blah. And we're so quick to say, well, the devil must be. It's not always the devil. Sometimes it is God allowing things to happen, because one, he's trying to strengthen your faith, and two, he's saying, hey, hello, if, you weren't praying when everything was going great, so, maybe I got to do a little bit of something to bring you back to me. And as I was sitting there thinking about that, I was thinking, you know what? I have gone through some really hard stuff in the last couple months or so. But I received favor. There was such favor in all that was going on. And maybe I wasn't as close to God as I should have been during that time. But when I tell you it brought me there, it brought me there. When I tell you I see miracles every day, I mean true miracles. When you see the hand of God lay upon your life, it is something that you no longer can live without. It is something that you count on, you rely on, and you begin to expect this. I know this is going to happen. So the Proverbs 3:4 basically is a confirmation that I am living in the favor of God, that God is touching my life, and he is making things happen on a level that I cannot even explain. I was just getting up and just being so happy just the other day, like, oh my gosh, I'm just so happy, because though I have seen, nothing truly, as far as the situation I'm talking about, nothing truly has come about that I can be concrete on and say this is going to happen and this is what it is. my faith is so strong because I really do know that this is going to happen, and this is what it is, because he's proven it over and over and over and over again. When you really walk in faith, your life is just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you wake up with a joy that you just can't explain, because you absolutely know 100% for sure, no matter what, it's going to be okay. It's not just going to be okay. It's going to be what you need it to be. It's going to be what you want it to be. It's going to be the desires of your heart. Like, you know that. And nobody can tell you different. Okay, so anyway, Proverbs of the day, Proverbs 3:4. Read it. So wait, there's day 1 was diligence. Day 2 was your plan, make a plan. Day 3 was monitor the things that are coming out of your mouth. And day 4 today is walk in God's favor. Know his favor is on your life, and do the things to bring favor to your life. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, wait. Here's one of the lessons. Sorry, that what we should do isn't always the easiest thing, but we should do it. And that goes into what we're learning about diligence and all that, and making our plans and watching what we say, and all of that is tied in together, because it may be easier to work your 9-to-5 job. It may be easier to come home and watch TV instead of write your goal plan. All that stuff may be easier, but in the long run, it's going to do you more harm than good. All right, now that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.